We've talked about the best performers in 2025. We've talked about a couple of performers that didn't perform so well in 2025. So now let's look ahead to 2026 and see some of the new exciting plants that are coming down the road next year. These are two new annuals that are coming out next year from Proven Winners. These are a type of Agostocki. The only thing about these though, most people are familiar with Agostocki as a perennial. These are actually annual varieties, but both of these do extremely well in our area as an annual. The one thing about Agostocki, if you've never grew it before, bees absolutely love it. Just the other evening when I was watering these, I would count 10 and 12 bees on each plant. You can actually see here, there's actually bees even on it now, and this is early in the morning. They love these plants. And it also gives you a bright color in the garden in an area that you could just tuck in a spot that maybe you hadn't thought about putting something before. These varieties are both from the Maestro series. There's a Maestro Gold and a Maestro Coral. But look for these in the garden center in the spring of 2026. This is the new Surefire Red Cascade Begonia that is coming to the garden center in 2026. If you're familiar with the red Surefire that has been around for several years from Proven Winners, you know how good of a performer that is. I can't wait to see how this one is going to do for us. This one, as you can see, the thing about the Cascade Red is the trailing habit, how wide it gets. It doesn't grow tall. You may be familiar with Dragonwing. Dragonwing is a good plant, but these Surefires are much superior. You get a much more vibrant red, and again, you don't get that 3-foot tall plant in a hanging basket. This is going to be a great plant for 2026. One thing I would mention, this plant when it came in, this is a single 4-inch pot, and when it came in, it had got broke in shipment. It was planted, and then it got broke again in a storm. So this is twice now it came back from the very bottom of the plant, and it's still done this. This is going to be a wonderful plant for next year. Every once in a while, a plant will absolutely surprise me. That's what happened with the new Calibrachoa that is coming out next year from Proven Winners. This variety is called Superbell's Magic Double Grapefruit. And you can see by this plant, there's everything from yellow to pink tones and kind of an apricot color in this plant. Now, this particular plant, when potted, was put into a 14-inch container with a single 4-inch pot. Here we are in August, and the plant is filled the pot and hanging down both sides. Typically in our area, Calibrachoa does well early, but by the time we hit the 4th of July, it just can't hold up to our heat. This plant has went all summer long. Now, granted, it's watered every day and it's fertilized almost every day, but it has went all summer and has not faded out like most Calibrachoa do. This has been my most surprising plant as far as a new introduction for 2026.